You just need only 3 ingredients in making this delicious looking okpa. Hi guys, let's dive right into the video while I tell you the secrets of making the best okpa. Don't forget to subscribe. Hi guys, welcome to another vlog. So on today's video we are making okpa, also known as Bambara nut, but popularly called okpa here in Nigeria. So I'm using 4 cups of already blended and filtered okpa. I'm using 4 cups. I'm using my palm oil here, original palm oil, my scotch bonnet pepper, my seasoning cube, and salt. So these are the ingredients we'll be using to make our yummy and delicious okpa. Let's dive right into the video. So you get a big bowl. I'll be using this blue big bowl. Yes, you get a big bowl that you use to mix everything together. So the first thing you'll be going in with is your okpa flour. Yeah, so you go in with your okpa flour first. Then the next thing to do is to add your palm oil. At this point, you have to be generous with your palm oil because you need enough of it. Yes, the secret of making a yummy okpa is when you add enough palm oil and mix it very well. So I've added my palm oil. Now I'm mixing. So in the mixing process, you want to use your hand. My hands are very clean. I've washed it and they are very clean. So to get a very smooth and soft consistency, I prefer to use my hands. Feel free to use whatever you like. So I'm mixing. This is me mixing my okpa with my palm oil very well until I cannot see the flour looking white anymore. I I mix everything very well before I go in with my water bit by bit. And the water you use here is a warm water. You don't need hot water, you don't need cold water. You need a warm water in mixing it. So you add your warm water bit by bit. Yes, so that it will be fluffy and it won't be lumpy. It will not have any lump. You can see how mine is looking. There is no lump because I'm adding my water bit by bit. So that's the second secret. The first secret is having enough palm oil, not too much but enough palm oil to go round. You can see how it's looking. You know I use enough palm oil. Then the second secret of making a delicious okpa is adding your water bit by bit to make everything fluffy and to avoid lump in your okpa. So you add your warm water bit by bit to get a very smooth consistency. That's another trick in making the best okpa. So okpa is not hard, it's just all about the mixing. If you don't mix the okpa well, that will be the beginning of the mistake. So this mixing process is just, I think that's the only stress in it, because okpa is not stressful because you don't need too much ingredients. You just need 3 ingredients: your salt, your scotch bonnet pepper, and your seasoning cubes, which is optional. But I like to use seasoning cube in mine because the salt doesn't do it much for me. I don't really get the taste. So you don't need too much seasoning cube. I just use 2 seasoning cubes for 4 cups of this my okpa. So you don't need too much seasoning cube when making your okpa. Just a little. You can use 1, 2 is enough. Then you use your salt. You can also use only salt. Yes, I just like to add seasoning cube in mine. You can also use only salt and scotch bonnet pepper to make your okpa, and it will still come out very nice. Yes, so you don't need to do too much when making okpa. I personally do not like adding crayfish to mine, and I personally do not like adding vegetable like leaf to my okpa. I like it plain. So this is just the easy steps and the way to make your okpa at the comfort of your home. Yes, you don't need to buy it outside. You can just make it in your house and enjoy, and you can also preserve it in your refrigerator. Yes, and it can last for 1 week or 2 depending on how long you want to keep it. So you can still preserve it in your fridge or freezer, whichever one you like. So after mixing, this is the consistency you get, not too thick and not too watery. Then lastly, you have to add your scotch bonnet pepper, your salt, and your seasoning cube, which is optional. Seasoning cube is optional, so you can just use your salt and pepper, you're good to go. Okpa don't need too much ingredients, so that's just it. The major thing you need to do is just that mixing part. You have to mix it very well. If not, it will not come out great. If you don't mix it well, some parts will be hard and some parts will be soft. But when you mix it well, everything will done evenly and you will love it. So this is just the steps in making a great and a yummy okpa and a tasty okpa too. Yes, so you don't need to go too much on your water. You have to be generous with your palm oil. That's the only ingredient I think you have to go extra overboard with. But your water, you have to go bit by bit, just the way I did it in the video. Then your okpa is good to go. It's not hard, it's simple. Yes, and you can pair it, you can eat it that way. You can pair it, you can use it as your breakfast in the morning. You can pair it with pap, you can take it with soda, you can take it with juice, any drink of your choice. But I personally prefer mine with pap, or I eat it like that with either juice, or I just take it that way. Yeah, so, and plus it's very highly, is a nutritional food. The nutritional benefit is very high too, so it's a good food because of the nuts, the Bambara nuts, that's the beans. Yes, so it's very high in protein, so it's a very good food to make for your family as well. So I hope you try this recipe. Easy peasy. I hope you try the recipe, and this is just me. I enjoy doing my DIY. Yes, so this is the quantity I got. So another trick is adding your okpa into a boiling water. Don't just put it and put cold water. So you have to make sure your water is already boiling before you introduce it to the pot. Yes, that's another trick that makes your okpa come out very fluffy. Yeah, and evenly done. Like it will cook very well. Every part will be the same. So you have to put your okpa, like you make sure your water is already boiling when it comes to a boil before you add your already tiled okpa, and you just need 30 to 45 minutes and your okpa is ready. Yeah, so this 30 to 45 minutes and I'm coming to check on it and it's ready. Yeah, so this is how it looks. It's ready and it's ready to be consumed. So you can consume it with any drink of your choice, or you take it that way. Very nice. And this is how it looks after removing it from the nylon. This is how it looks. Yeah, you see how fluffy it looks. Evenly the ingredients were evenly distributed, the oil was properly mixed, and you see how the thing done very well. So I hope you try this recipe. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate. See you guys on my next one.